Hey guys, I'm Joseph Abraham. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the video for Familia. This will be my second devlog. First off, I just want to thank you guys for the feedback. I really appreciate it. The fact that people are taking their time to tell me what they think about my work really means a lot to me, and it really helps, believe it or not. Second, if you want to give feedback, I wanted to just say it's great if you message me directly, and I appreciate that, but it's way better if you actually comment on this video and hit the like button. I actually prefer, if you don't like the video, I prefer you to hit the dislike button than to do nothing at all. So engage with this video. If you have any ideas for anything I can do content-wise, whether you want me to do tutorials, or you want me to do more devlogs like this, or you want me to do things that are very specific, or whatever, skits, I don't know. Just let me know in the comments and I'll try to make it happen. I took a lot of your feedback really seriously. I'm trying to make these videos really quickly, if you can't tell. So that's part of the deal. I have to do it. I have to be able to do it faster, else I'm not going to be able to do it at all. But that being said, I'm still trying to present good content. So with this video, compared to the last one, I actually spent a lot of time trying to clean it up and make it good for you guys. So hopefully you see a little bit of a progression of quality from the last video to this one. So what do I want with these videos? First off, one thing I'm doing these videos for is to give exposure to the game. My hope is that by showing people the development process and allowing them to learn from some of my mistakes, I can help to promote my own game. That would be great. The second thing is to kind of help the gaming community. Now there are lots of great RPG Maker video and Photoshop videos on YouTube. I'm more kind of targeting people who have used RPG Maker for a while and are a little bit more comfortable with it, and they just want kind of advanced tips. I know that there are other videos that do all of the basics, and I'm going to be clear that that's not really what I'm trying to do with the Familia YouTube channel. I want to kind of focus on people who have already consumed all of the available YouTube basic content and want to do something a little bit more advanced. That's who I'm making these videos for. So if you have a problem that I don't address in a very specific way, I would just look on YouTube and feel free to ask me in the comments, and maybe I can direct you towards a video that would be a little bit more helpful for you than what I'm doing here. Another thing is, if you're not following me on Twitch, make sure to hit me up on Twitch. I stream almost every night at 10 p.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. For the people in the East Coast, for example, that is like 4 a.m. So I know that that might not be the best time for you, but it's a time that works for me. So if you are up in the middle of the night and you're on the East Coast, make sure to go and pop into my channel and say hello. I actually use the screen capture from those streams for these YouTube videos that I'm making now. Let's talk about the progress of the game. So I had an original goal to have the game ready for beta by the end of this month or the beginning of next month. There's primarily 4 areas that I really need to put a lot of work into. I think the first arc for the story is pretty much done, so I'm not really worried about that. But I need to, 1, create maps. So I have maps, but in my head, when I created the original maps, they were all placeholders. I wanted to use parallax effects to get a really unique look for every single level. I wanted to kind of have a style that utilizes a combination of photography and tile sets, which is kind of a weird combo, but I wanted it to be distinct so that when you see my game, you feel like you can recognize it. Another thing that I'm going to be spending a lot of time on is the pixel art. My little sprites for my battlers specifically, like the little sprites you see for the guys, for your characters when you're in a battle, aka battlers, I'm making custom ones for every single character. Some of them are more or less based on the RTP, but most of them are 100% original, and that is actually extremely time consuming because every single character, I have about 7 now, and they all have, I think, I don't know, like 30 different animation poses, so I have to draw those all out manually. And pixel art is very unforgiving. It's actually very difficult, so you have to really take a lot of time to make it pretty much perfect, or else it doesn't work. Where with art that's higher res, you can use tricks to get around certain things, kind of like I do in the mapping. Anyway, if you are a streamer on Twitch, I just wanted to let you know that I am doing open alpha tests for streamers. So I'm allowing streamers to play the game on their stream so that I can test it. And then I also have a record of them playing it so that I can use it when I'm making all the corrections of the game. And I'll almost always, unless two people are streaming at the same time, I'll almost always be in the stream there interacting with you as you play the game. So far I've had 2 people test it, CZ Gaming's 10 and Zesel. If you want to follow them on Twitch, I'll probably throw their links below. But they have done a great job at testing the game for me, and I want to have more people test it. I just don't want to have them do it over and over again because I want to get a varied perspective on how people interact with the game. A lot of people have asked me how they can help with the game's production. Well, there's 3 areas that you can help with. The first is to promote my beta promo video. I'll leave a link for that below. But if you kind of get the word out that I am trying to get beta testers to volunteer and test my game, maybe in half a month or a month or so, that really helps, because what's happening now is I have to figure out how I'm going to do the beta test, and I can get a much more clear idea of how much participation I'm going to have when I have all those emails ready to go. And if I know how many people I have, I can kind of plan out how the beta test will be structured. Another thing you can do to kind of help move the project along is buy one of my shirts. I actually opened up a Streamlabs web store, and I'm selling shirts now. So far I sold 1. I'm super excited about it, but I'd like to sell a couple more, and that would really help move everything along. You can also donate, and I'll leave a link for that below, and I'd really appreciate any donations, and that'll actually help move the project along. I'm 100% financing this project on my own, and other than a few little donations through Twitch, I'm paying for everything. So as you can imagine, that is a bit difficult on my first game. So if you believe in the game and you want the game to come out, please donate. Of course, if you donate, I will probably throw you a game when it becomes available, or give you priority in the alpha or beta testing. I haven't quite worked out the specific logistics of how I'm going to do that, but obviously I'd really appreciate it either way. Alright guys, so that will pretty much conclude today's video. I really appreciate you checking it out. If you have any questions about the stuff that I was kind of time-lapsing over the front, let me know. I was just trying something new. After this, I promise that we'll go back to talking more about the specific things I'm doing, but I just wanted to give an update about my game while I had a chance. Again, thanks. Make sure you hit the subscribe, follow me on Twitch, check out my website, sign up for the beta. I will talk to you later. Love you guys. Aloha!